Have you heard? Crowning ceremony is on the way. Yes, a crowning ceremony for you. All that you've gone through was not in vain. Let's not take things and always assume that it's all about what's happening for us. Because, yes, it's your life, things are transpiring for you, but sometimes the Most High is allowing certain things to happen so that others can see favor in your life. Okay, stay with me here. Because this crowning ceremony is for not, they're for specific children of God. And because you've been battle tested and you've endured. You have not given in, you have not decided to switch, you have not decided to be evolved. You've been incorruptible. Okay, this crown is also representing with the gold in this crown. It's representing the ability to endure, the ability to not be malleable, the ability to be incorruptible. And that is what this crown is representing for many of you right now. Amazing things are beginning to happen. And when I say this crowning ceremony is happening, I'm speaking in regard to the fact that the Most High is elevating you in this time, in this hour. Many of you are moving into a position to have public recognition. You could be someone where you don't really want that. You could be someone where you've been running away from your calling. You could be someone where you may have gone on a prodigal's journey per se, or heroine or hero's journey, whatever. But the experiences that have brought you full circle, no matter how much you have tried to ignore Holy Spirit, you realize that anytime you did that, anytime you ignored Holy Spirit, anytime you did not do what your higher self or what God has been telling you to do, then things have not worked out well. The moment when you began to be obedient to the Most High, even when it felt like it was the unpopular thing to do, the inconvenient thing to do, that's when you notice that God began to reward you. That's when you notice that things begin to kind of mellow out in your life or become better. So this crowning ceremony for particular children of God that's happening is a spiritual affirmation. This is a heavenly declaration because it's your time. You are literally blooming. You're becoming the person that you are meant to be. And instead of you, and this is for those of you that definitely have gone through the fire, like you've been forged through the fire and you came out carrying the flame. You do not understand how powerful it is to be within this world and not conform to this world. And that's what you stand for. This is why you're being crowned. This is why the Most High is blessing you, even in the presence of those that have positioned you as, an enemy. They see you as an enemy, but they're really an enemy towards you. The Most High is working on the hearts of others through your example. So you know that you're in this season. So this is your time of being crowned is because you feel the sense of, many of you are feeling the sense of like inner peace. You're feeling the sense that no matter what, you having faith in the Most High and you and being faithful to the Most High, everything is provided for. It may not be exactly what you may have wanted, but there's no need to complain. Like God is providing everything for you. And even in a position, many of you, God had to allow you to experience the rejection. God had to allow you to experience people laughing in your face. Some people just wanted you to be in a position of lack so that they could deny you. And what has happened is that although it may have been something that stung a little bit, although it may have been something that you felt like, God, why is this stuff happening to me? It worked out for you to come to terms and heal unresolved issues. It could have caused you to come to terms with, okay, you may have been abandoned as a child or in your past, and that wound was still there, which is why this came into your current reality. But when you go through it, you experience that, you process it, pray over it, let it go. That shows that you're moving beyond, the things that may have hindered you in the past of feeling as if, some, people weren't there for you. Okay. You know that now in this moment, you really didn't need anybody but the Most High. And He's bringing you through. And this is why you already are being blessed and gifted within this crowning ceremony, even before the material and physical things begin to come into fruition, because it's happening. Many of you are going to be touching, um, you're going to be, and I'm reluctant to say this because I'm really, although I'm just going to say it, God, the Holy Spirit is saying, just say it. You're going to be touching different forms of currency. And I say this because some of you, Holy Spirit is saying that you're going to be traveling abroad. Some of you are going to be traveling nationally. Um, you're a big topic. You're going to be that much of an influence, and it is because you are operating in the fruits of the Holy Spirit. You've maintained your integrity. God has allowed you to experience things where you may have felt like, okay, is anybody there? Is God even real? There's been times where God, made you feel as if I wouldn't say made you feel, but God allowed you to go through the process. Okay, think about it like this. Like think about the navigation system. So when you're driving somewhere, if you're going in the right direction, usually the GPS isn't going to say anything. It's not until you're getting closer to where you need to go, the exit you need to get off, a road you need to turn onto, or when you have made a mistake or miss a turn or exit. That's when the GPS speaks or navigates. And this is similar to what I'm picking up when it comes to the Most High in your life. There were times where you were going through different things and you were praying and you were, trying to do all the things and being obedient to the Most High, even in situations where you felt as if there was nobody physically around to help you. But when you continue to do what God has commanded you to do, whether that is to continue to pray, whether that is to, detach, whether that is to, connect with Him or, just take the whatever it is that you have experienced, even in those moments where you felt like God was abandoning you, just like people, the mere fact that you kept your faith, even if it was a small seed, mustard seed of faith, you're being rewarded for that. And I'm telling you, you having gone through certain situations, like you were battle tested for a reason. This is a moment where you're beginning to experience major transformation. You're going to experience elevation. And as I mentioned already, you're receiving public recognition of one of God's covenant keepers. That is a high honor. The Most High had to allow you to go through these things so that you can see. And again, it may have felt confusing at times because you didn't have all the details. Sometimes Holy Spirit will give you insight into certain things that you may have gotten certain confirmations of synchronicities, even things within your dreams, but it's like you had to really rely on faith throughout the process. And if you've been battle tested, you've gone through these trials, you've gone through these setbacks, um, delays, all these things, and some of you had to endure embarrassment and stuff, but you stood 10 toes down. You still believe in the Most High God, even when people wanted you to mock God. Many of you had people in your ear trying to get you to reject God. There were even people that were telling you that the Most High, your God ain't real. Instead of you crashing out, instead of you becoming like those people that try to hurt you, you prayed for them. You kept your distance, but you didn't become like them. And a part of what is happening is that you being crowned, your coronation is taking place. These people are also seeing that, wow, even the things they try to do to destroy you has an effect on their own hearts. Many people are seeing the evidence of God working in your life because they see that there was nobody else to help you but God. So trust and believe that nothing is for a loss. Everything is working for your highest good. Get ready because you're already exuding the gifts of the Holy Spirit. Your kindness, your love, your integrity,